Hey everybody, welcome back to Adventure Tech Moto. So today we're going to talk about, yet again, the DMD device, but we're going to talk more about the SIM card, specifically for US customers, one that's worked for me. And then we're going to talk about the alarm and SOS options that are then usable with the SIM card. So stick around. All right, everyone, welcome back to Adventure Tech Moto. If you haven't, please like and subscribe. We hit over 200 subscribers over the weekend, so we're about in it, 4 weeks, 5 weeks at this point. Doing pretty well. Appreciate all the support so far. Frank, I appreciate all the comments that you keep leaving on my videos. Thank you for your interaction, and thank you for the support. For those that haven't checked Frank out, I will link his YouTube channel at the bottom. And his channel is called One Old Man Riding. I'm sure many of you know him. So, one thing. So, when you're talking about DMD devices, there are different options that you can do for SIM cards, depending on where you live. Adventure-tim.com, on his website, he has a blog going over a lot of that. I'm a Verizon customer in the US. I was struggling getting some of that to work on my DMD device. And so I just searched. I said, I was searching, going through different options, and then putting in the device number on my tablet to see if it was compatible. And Mint Mobile is one of those where it sure enough is compatible, and you can do, so I have like a 3-month plan through Mint Mobile. And so I hadn't researched it a ton, so I went ahead and jumped and bought it. So they ship you this packet, and so in this packet I just have the 5 gig 3-month plan. Again, I'm not gonna, from a data perspective, I'm gonna have this on my Wi-Fi when I'm at home, downloading maps, different things. I'm gonna stream probably my music off my phone still, most likely. And so a lot what I wanted to test was the use of the alarm and the SOS functions, because you need a SIM card to then send the text messages and the locations when those options are activated. So anyways, within your Mint Mobile packet, you get a SIM card removal tool. You get a little card with your SIM card that you have to break out, and then you can then install your SIM card. You download the Mint Mobile app, and it walks you through the process. It was extremely easy to do. They walk you through that process very easily, and it activated immediately, and I've had no issues so far. Reception's good where I'm located in Tennessee, and so far everything's been working as it should. So what we're going to do next is I'm going to show you how to install the SIM card, and this is specific to the DMD T865 tablet. And then I'm going to show you how to go in and turn on and set up the alarm and SOS features, and we're going to test out the alarm specifically. So stick around for that. All right, so we have our DMD tablet. What I'm going to do is I'm going to show you. So there's a little cover on the back. When you order the device, it does come with I don't know if it's this tool or another. It's the same size, the T6. This actually might be from something else that I have, but you're going to need this to take off two screws to access the SIM card and also the SD card area. So let's go ahead and take these 2 screws out. Okay, so now that we have that, you can then see you have two SIM card slots and then a micro SD slot. So all you do is, let me just take it out and show you. So you have your Mint Mobile SD card. You're then going to insert it into one of your SIM slots. Push it in, you'll hear a little click, and that's it. Same goes for your SD card, your micro SD card, and if you were to have a second SIM for whatever reason, and that's all you got to do. Then put your cover back on, and you can go through the process of installing that with no issues. I will say also, Mint Mobile specifically, I believe they use the T-Mobile network. And so I did hear that T-Mobile does work. I heard that AT&T also works. But sometimes you may have to call them to actually get the device to register. I heard that there were some issues just getting the device to register. Mint Mobile, no issues. It is compatible 100% and activates with no problems. So next up, what we're gonna do is we're gonna take this and we're gonna run over to the bike. We're gonna put this in our DMD holder and we're gonna test the alarm function. Okay, so we're currently on the DMD tablet device. My home screen is set to quick start. So you wanna make sure that when you're activating the SOS and alarm, that you go into your DMD2 app. Go into your apps setting as well. We're then going to go to SOS. So the first thing we're going to do is we got to enable the SOS or the alarm. So we're specifically talking about the alarm this time, but we're going to go ahead and set up the other as well. So we want to slide the indicator on both to turn these on. We're then going to also do that to the send SMS functions on these. There is a preset verbiage on here, so when you get the SMS for the SOS, it's going to say, so you're going to get a text message, and it's going to say, help, I had a crash at the following location. It's going to give a Google Maps link. It's going to do the same thing for the alarm. So what you're going to want to do is enter in a phone number or multiple phone numbers. For the SOS, you can do 2. For the alarm, you're going to want to enter your number because you're going to want to know where your bike is going. So once you enter in that information, that's all you got to do. You can then hit the back button and those things are saved. You can also test this out. So once you do this, you can hit the send SOS or send alarm. Again, I don't have my number in there yet, but that's the noise you're going to hear when the bike starts to move, and then you'll get the text message. And that's all there is to set this up. All right, so we're in the garage. We're gonna, so caveat to this is for this to work, excuse me, so we're gonna talk about the alarm piece of this. And so for this to work, it needs to be in your holder, it needs to be on, and it also needs to have, the screen needs to be off for it to work. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and install, put our tablet in the holder. So as soon as I turn this screen off and move the bike, there we go. So you will get that noise, so you'll have the alarm noise go off, and then you're getting a text message to your phone. So you're going to get a message to your phone. It's then going to show you the location of where your bike is. So then you can see where it's at on Google Maps, wherever your bike is or going, and you can track it that way. So SOS will be the same. If you were to crash, and then you will then get a text message, or whomever you put in anyone's number, they would get a text message saying that you crashed and give a location. So you can also do that for others that have a DMD device. They would then be able to see your location if they're in your group. And so I haven't been able to test this except for right here in the garage, so I'll be curious to see how this works. In the long term, I do run a Mani Moto GPS tracker on my bike already, so this is kind of just as a backup. It's probably not my primary alarm. It's a really neat feature though for those that want to use it, that don't want to get a Mani Moto or spend the extra money. I think it's pretty cool to have that included already in the package, and it just shows, to me, it shows the customization that can be done with Android and with DMD devices and DMD2 app. So kudos to John for adding this feature, and I'm sure there's more to come. So if you have any questions, let me know. Just want to show that, give a quick update on the SIM card. I know there's a lot of questions about that. I put that on the DMD support group, and it seems like others also are utilizing that Mint Mobile. So it seems to be kind of a go-to if that's what you are wanting to do, if you need a SIM card. Now, you don't have to use a SIM card if you don't want to. You can, now if you want to use the SOS and alarm functions, you do need a SIM card. But if you don't care about those functions, you can just use a mobile hotspot if you need data on the road, which is what I was doing. So I got the SIM card primarily to try to use these features and to test them out. So again, thanks a lot, subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one. Thanks, bye.